Hey guys, Galucia here, and I hope you can hear me okay over the rain. Still raining from my last video, which it was impeding me from my jetpack, which works fine inside. Oh. Ow, dang it. Right click. Yeah, when you log out, it like no longer is activated. But what the hell? Go, jetpack. Wow, it's still impeding me inside. Look, see I'm like drifting down instead of like being all on the... I'm like slowly drifting down. Okay, well the jetpack is weird. Even when I'm inside, something's going on with the rain. That's gotta be a bug. Hopefully that gets updated. But anyway, what I want to do today is work on my other setup, separate from this array. Make another array over here, but it's going to be specifically solar in nature. Click. So I already went ahead and made a generator. I need my circuits, my last two. Ugh. So for now, we're only making one solar panel. Put those guys there, that guy there. You're gonna need coal dust. You just stick coal in your macerator. That'll turn it into dust. In case we haven't covered that yet for whatever reason. And the glass, and bam, you got yourself a solar collector. Shazam. Oh, and when I fell in the lava, I forgot to make myself a wrench again, and I'm always in need of a wrench, so let's go ahead and bang another one of those out. Never know when you're gonna need one of them. Oh shoot, I need a pick too. My pick's almost gone. I am a mess. That's all there is to it. But anyway, so the real purpose of today, besides setting up a solar array, I want to set up a whole solar array eventually. For now, it'll just be one solar panel, but you know, we can work on multitudes of solar paneling. I could put some solar panels on there. I purposely made that little offshoot of wire to put like 2 solar panels on top of. But obviously we have more than enough power going on here. The bottom one's full. This one's almost half full. I'm not really using my machines like in a giant abundance. So it's not a huge problem. Might as well grab all of that because we're going to need some. At least a little bit. Now what? Guess I'll bang out some walls. Why am I using my diamond pick? That's a good question. Go outside in the rain here. Huzzah. Oh, I forgot I have my jetpack on. That thing can be dangerous if you're not thinking about it. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to do that for now. And then put this one right there. And then I'll put another one right here. As long as nothing's directly over it, it'll collect. In fact, I can be on top of it. It would still collect. It's just not now because it's both nighttime and raining. So now is a bad example. But it doesn't matter because the power isn't going to anything. We're going to need to make more transmitters. Probably going to do 2 transmitters again like I did before. But this time, since I'm going to run the wiring through the walls, I think what I'm going to do... How do I want to accomplish this? I think... I have no idea how I want to accomplish this. That's what I think. But I do definitely need 2 transmitters, and when you make transmitters, it makes 2 anyway. I'm going to go sort this out a little bit. I got a plan, and I definitely want the rain to stop, so I'm going to do some planning. I'll be right back. Okay, figured out what I want to do. Started carving this out, as you can clearly see. I haven't 100%. I don't know for sure if it's going to work in terms of how much I'm going to have to put in, like switch cables and stuff like that. But we can at least get started. So we're going to get started just with the basics here. I need 4 pieces of glass. I already got cable on my person, so then I just need to get some redstone. So I'll just grab that because I don't have a ton of it, and I'm going to be using it somewhat frequently. There's the redstone. Get these cables here. Ba, 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 ba. Bam! Luminators. Okay. So, luminators act just exactly the same as cables. So, you should just be able to stick it on and it should light up. Theoretically, that's how it'll work. Now, of course, right now we don't have any power. It's daylight, but it's still raining. So, as long as it's raining, we're not going to get any power from that. And this is the obvious inherent flaw in this whole thing, but that is okay because eventually light bulbs don't use up a lot of power, and to start off, I'm not going to have a ton of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna have a ton of them to start off, so this should slowly gain power instead of losing power. And to give you an idea what happened here, since I need to come in on the side of a transmitter just like I did for that, and then out of the bottom or the top for power, I just made it come out a little bit, and then it came into the transmitter, and then obviously out the bottom. So that's pretty much the idea. Now my problem is that I'm gonna need switch cable, and typically with switch cable you can't always go in a straight line with it, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to just, like, you know, stick switch cable in here and, you know, just like hope for the best. I'm not sure that that's gonna work out, and I can't test this theory until it stops freaking raining as I cut my house in half. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work out, so my design may be slightly flawed, but yeah, I'm going to keep working on it as time goes on. Just gotta wait for this stupid rain, so I'm going to back off on recording until this rain goes away. It's like I'm living in freaking Seattle on my server, or not my server, but whatever, my world. Killing time. It's still raining. But I got mystery boxes. Hooah! Ooh, redstone. Hooah! Was that coal dust? No. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll take it. Both those items are useful. It's better than getting dirt. Actually, while I'm waiting for the rain, I did want to talk a little bit more about the cable obscurator. Oh, it's getting sunny! Hurrah! Hurrah, huzzah, and all those things. Right as I start. Okay, now we can check this bad boy out, see if it's... Okay. Bright, so it's working, and this thing is gaining 0 power. Why? Ah, go up the ladder. Shouldn't be. Hold on. 1, 2. Let me break this off for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, should only be 7 going in. Why? What is up with my jetpack? Go up. Okay, at first I thought maybe the rain was somehow holding me off, but for some reason my jetpack is not working. Why would my jetpack not be working? I mean, it works, but it's like lame sauce. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, so it's coming into the side. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it was just taking a second. Okay. Well, good. Now, these should get bright at some point if everything goes according to plan. But anyway, the cable obscurator is going to make these look like cobblestone or whatever I wanted them to look like, but it requires an industrial diamond, which we are not even close to being able to get. I only have 20 pieces of coal, 10 pieces of coal dust, so I need to get 64 pieces of... I don't even remember. You know what? Hold on. I'm not even going to macerate that right now. But yeah, I need to get a lot of stuff to do that. So it's going to be a little bit before we can actually build that. But in the meantime, there is some other things that I can work on. And hopefully this works. Let's see, power comes out the bottom. Blah, 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 blah. Should work. If memory serves me. I'll investigate. Be right back. Okay, guys, so I know this looks ridiculous now. I'm going to work on it later. I just severed the connection, and yet somehow everything is still powered. I don't know why. I just severed it because I wanted to reconnect it. I'm trying to troubleshoot this a little bit. As you can see, the first 4 bulbs light up, no problem. And then the first 3 light up, no problem. 4th one doesn't. Bulbs 5, 6, and 7 do, and then the last 2 don't. And I honestly have no answer for you. So maybe one of you guys will notice something. Like I said, the cables basically just act, or the light bulbs rather, just act like cable. And switch cables, you know, the power comes into the side and then out through the bottom or top. So these first two light up no problem, and then I put the switch cable, drop down, do a little U shape. That one lights up no problem. And it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th in the line, so it should light up. And obviously, it's not like the power ends, because then, bam, more light right here in the front. Also, I went ahead and hooked up my recycler to it, so I no longer have to muss around with putting batteries in here. So again, as you can clearly see, it has power. It's working. You know, I had a decent amount of power built up. Also, the light bulbs don't actually consume any power because they act like cables. So as long as I have juice in here, if I'm not using the machine, it'll stay, and it's not going to slowly lose power because of the light bulbs. But anyway, again, you can see that it's lit up out here to here. And then I kind of had to come out of the house a little bit and kind of be weird, because the cable, as you can see it right there, because I haven't covered it up yet so I can show you guys, the cable was touching two of my machines. So I was creating this accidental loop thing, and with the loop, there was a power drainage, and it drained all my power that I had saved up into the the transmitter here for the solar deal. So that was a problem. So I had to come out of the house. And again, I know it looks hideous right now, but I'm actually going to extend my house anyway. I'm going to kind of build like an outside shack, and the cable will look less ugly. Plus, I could change that hookup later and make it. I was just trying to troubleshoot it as best I could to figure out what's going on here. So there's a switch there, and then it only comes down. Let me make sure that. Yeah, so it comes down. So that's 1, 2, and then a power, and then again that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that. So I don't know, and there's a bulb right behind that. So yeah, I don't know why those ones aren't working. Can't quite figure that out. But like I said, we did get most of it working. Half my house is bright as hell. And it's only dark in this corner, and I'll have to sort that out later. The only other thing I want to do is, again, I can't connect. I got to stay away from that. So let me see if this will work, actually, while I'm still talking to you guys here. Oop, get my ladder. I think I have more bulbs, don't I? Yes, I do. Haha. Good, because bulbs are not cheap. Put that there. Some cable. Look at that. And it instantly lit up. Instantly. No hesitation. I have no idea. So I'm thinking about trying to loop all this mess together. I'm thinking if I can do that, maybe that'll help. I don't know. We're about to find out. I got a few minutes left in this recording. Let's experiment together, shall we? I'm out of switch cables, though, aren't I? Dang it. Yeah, because I already got... That's 4. And then I'm going to, again... Ugh. And I can't touch that, so I got to come way out if I wanted to hook those up. So it'd be... That's 4. It's 5, 6, 7. I would have to put a switch cable right there. And then... I can't come back into the wall until here. And I don't want to hook those up yet because I don't want there to be any kind of bleed off because I don't have a switch cable there. Okay, in the interest of this not taking too long, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I put the switch cable in. The old bulb was right here, and I took that out, and unfortunately you can't gather them. You have to break it, so that's a waste. But when I put this one in, it lit up. But again, now this one's still not lighting up, and that one right there is still not lighting up, and it makes no sense to me. But now what we got is we have this transmitter, which is bleeding power like crazy. Okay, now why are we bleeding power? There's got to be a reason, because we're going to lose all our power real quick. Why would it be bleeding power out? So I created this loop, thinking that might... Let me see what happens when I sever the connection. Are we still bleeding out? Yep. A lot. Why would it be bleeding out that much? I'm not hooked up to any machines right now, and it's bleeding out power. That's gonna be a problem. And when this empties out, it will there's no power going to the lines. It'll stop. It'll stop working. The lights will stop working. No idea why it's bleeding out power now. Good God. Well, I'm gonna continue to work on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a thing. So that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably, actually, this is the problem right here. Because yeah, that's probably the problem. Let me recollect all this. Let's seal this poop up. Whoop. I clicked on the compressor from outside. No, I wanted to fill the hole. So maybe I'll stop the loop in general, and then... And it's kind of hard to tell if we're bleeding power now because the sun's up, so I'll have to wait till the nighttime to see if I'm still bleeding out. I don't think I am, though. Maybe I am. Yeah, actually, I think I am still bleeding out power. I don't know. Might have to call in the big guns and see what Zen says. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm working hard on it. It looks like this bulb's gone out now, too, and that bulb's not working anymore. Actually, it looks like pretty much none of the bulbs are working now. That's spectacular. Well, I'm trying. I really am. But you get the idea. Hopefully I can perfect it. Wow. Man. Don't let anyone say that IndustrialCraft is not complicated. Alright, laters. Okay, guys, admin note. I got Zen on the line here. Zen, say hi.
Hello.
And we sorted it out, sort of. I clearly got this bulb working again. I got all those bulbs working again, but this one is the last one in the line coming out the left, and this is the fourth one coming out of the line on the left. They still don't light up. I don't know what's going on. I went ahead and moved my compressor. My compressor is now hooked up to this machine as well as my recycler. So I have excessive amounts of power building up in the wind thing now. But I have excessive power building up in everything. I'm not using it, so it is what it is. I guess I could probably plug this hole. But yeah, so I just wanted to show the fact that I am mostly getting it working. It's lighting the house. It's definitely doing that much, even with those two bulbs missing. Especially since this one's in a corner. Doesn't even really need to be there. But this one needs to be there. In fact, just because it's out and it's ugly looking because it's not lit, might as well just replace that with cable. Maybe it'll magically make that other one light up. Who knows? If that lit up after taking out the broken bulb, I actually would have been mad. I would have been like, what the hell? So yeah, there you go. Secretly, now I only have one that's out. But that one I actually want lit. It's connected to this line, which only has 2 working bulbs and 1 not working. Is anyone else curious to see what happens if I try to loop it again? See if I get a power bleed off and everything goes out. Might as well risk it, right? Oh, look at that. Nope. Okay, good. Whew. And bam! It's looped. Okay, so far no bulbs have gone out. And I'm drastically bleeding power. Look at that. Holy hell. Quick, sever the connection. Okay, so for whatever reason, definitely don't loop it like that. There's ways to loop it. I know Zen loops his crap. Okay, good. We stopped the bleeding. Alright.